Hi, I'm Dokuni, and you might have seen some other videos of mine about End War, or maybe something on the German channel from our local Nerf club, the ONC. I got a rarity. This is the Ghost Ops Stability Kit, which was released under the Modulus line, and some people say it was never released, and as you can see, this is the real deal. It was released, and I got it in good old Germany at a small online store not far away from here. And today I'm gonna destroy all the collector's value of this thing because I'm gonna take it out of the box and, you know, review what it's doing and what it isn't doing. Let's see about that. Here we are on my workbench to unbox and review and destroy every single possible collector's worth in this item here, the Nerf Modulus Stability Kit. So, it comes in an open package. As you can see, this one has not been scratched, not been sniffed at, as some would say. Some advantages on the backside of it shows the Shadow ICS-6. It shows the Chrono Barrel, which was never released in Europe, but at least in America you guys got that. It shows, you know, that old design from the Modulus line. What's inside? It's a flashlight front. It's basically it's a clear version or clear painted version of the Spectre foldable stock there, and that's all that's going to be in this box here. So let's open this up. There's just two tapes here on the side, and we go in. What do you find inside? The manual, who needs it, the foregrip, and our foldable stock. So, I get the snips. Let's get it out. Stock and the foregrip. So cool. I finally have it in my hands. Very nice. Okay. Let's take a look at the function of the stock, the shoulder stock. There are mini instructions here, which you can see. It's just like the old one from the Spectre. But anyways, so you pull this backwards here, rotate it around, and this way it will be folded. And again, to unfold, pull it out, rotate, put that back in, done. There's one ejection button here for the standard Nerf strike, Nerf N-Strike stock, so that's it. It's made just out of clear plastic. It seems to be a little less wobbly than the original Spectre one, at least on first try. We'll see if we compare it maybe to a stock Spectre one in a sec. So, to get the flashlight grip working, you need to install 3 AAA batteries, which I conveniently put here, and a screwdriver, so that's going to be our next step. There we are. Pressing the button is going to make the flashlight come on, and you can see how extremely powerful this one is, or not. So yeah, we're going to give that a try in the dark in a couple seconds. So that's the main play function of the set, besides of course the stock. Yeah, if you pay full price for that because of the function, I don't know what to tell you. Anyways. That's all there is. The cool thing is, of course, you can see there is an N-Strike attachment barrel at the front, so you can still extend this. So it attaches here with the little knob, and you can still, you know, put on the normal suppressors from the Shadow or from the Evader. So that's kind of cool and neat. I like that. We'll try it out in the dark. Now the lights are dimmed. I have a little bit of background light here so you can actually see what I'm doing. Let's press the button. That doesn't look too bad actually. We'll give that a try in a hallway to see how much you can see with that. In person, it's okay for the very, very short range, but that's really it. Let's check out how that looks like with a real Ghost Ops blaster. This is the Shadow ICS6, terrible blaster, but it's painted clear. So let's take off the original barrel, put it on, clicks in nicely, that's fine, looks good. Mine has been modified, so the UV LEDs of course are not stock, and more lights are always more. So now it matches nicely. We can still put on the original extension to make it really long. So that's actually feeling nicely. Yeah, doesn't look bad. Doesn't look bad at all. This really flows nicely here with the you know, additional tech rail on top. So let's put the stock on. Yep. Now it's a very substantial, very underpowered blaster. Nice. So that lights all up now. We'll take a look at that in the dark as well. Cool. Let's try the Evader next. So let's give this a shot on the Evader. We'll take off the original suppressor, put the grip on. Fits nicely. Suppressor still works. So let's put the stock on. Yep. Nope. There we go. So that works just fine. Plug it in. Yep. Stable. Lock into place. So does it make sense? Absolutely no. So this one lights up blue, slightly modified, and the lamp here works. So if you don't have 3 hands, this is kind of stupid. I'm sorry for that. But it does work, and it does look not bad, I would say. Not bad. It's really long. That for sure. There we are now with our Shadow ICS6. Let's take a look at how that looks here in the hallway. So let's turn on the flashlight. That works, as you can see. Let's turn on the blaster illumination. Yes. I added some lights, and so yeah, looks actually pretty nice with the stock and the pretty long barrel now. Just wish the blaster wouldn't be so underpowered. So let's turn off the light. Flashlight, it works. Blaster works as well. Illuminating the door, that's fairly usable. I'm actually surprised. I thought it would be worse, but no, that's good. Let's turn on the LEDs. Whoa, and suddenly everything glows green in here. So yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty substantial. I like that. And now we take a look at the Ghost Ops Evader, which is now a fairly long blaster with the stock attachment on it and the extended barrel. So that looks pretty sweet, pretty funny. LED flashlight works just fine. Now this is ridiculous because I only have 2 hands, so, and this one glows blue, of course, as I said before, slightly modified. That works, but this is not practical because you can't turn the flashlight on and keep it on. That's lame. But yep, that's what it looks like. Let's turn the lights off. Flashlight works, and the rest glows very blue. Very nice, I think. Same here, you can see the door, that's just fine, no problem with that. But if I turn on the LEDs on the blaster, woo, what a show. Okay. There we are now with a final review, our final thoughts on this thing. First of all, I'm so glad I finally found this, because I've been looking for this for like, I think 3 years. So thanks again to that one guy in the German Blasted.de forum who posted about this and who was not quite sure if that store is real, and I could confirm it is real because I live fairly close to it. So yep, there's one German store at the moment who's selling off a couple of these. So if you want to get one, link is in the description. So, final thoughts on this. It works style-wise really well with the Shadow ICA6, which is a terrible blaster, so that's kind of sad. But there the grip works just fine, and the stock also is pretty cool. It's a bit more stiff than the original Spectre one, so that's bad. That's quite an improvement. This is actually a usable flashlight, so that's nice. Usually the toy grade stuff is bad, but this one is actually not good, but it's usable. The gimmick works, that's good. It works also on the evader, but kind of not, because you only can either activate the flashlight or activate the rest of the blaster's LED, so that's kind of silly. Fortunately, stock works just fine, of course. So overall, this would be great for somebody who has like a fully transparent, like Worker Swordfish or something like that. That would really be nice, because you can attach that to the front. You have a stock then suddenly, all in clear. That would be cool for it. Other than that, if you don't have from the clear series like a Recon or Raider, this set doesn't make much sense. I understand why this was like not really marketed much, or why it got a super limited release. They just canceled Ghost Ops too early. 2 or 3 more blasters and this would have been great, but they just didn't, so... Anyways, for those who are completionists or who are collecting these kind of things, this is awesome. For everybody else, you don't have to run out and buy this. Definitely not. But anyways, I think for me it was fun to unbox this and test it out and stuff and put it to a couple blasters here. And that is basically it. So, see you around and do well.